Give us a minute. Hang in there.
This'll teach me to tailgate.
Let's go over this again.
I'm all yours.
So, all the ice trucks in Miami. Bit of a coincidence, don't you think?
Sure, during business hours, but this time of night, a truck like that sticks out.
And you followed it.
That's right.
And you never saw the driver?
Just high beams and a flying head.
So then he must have already had the head with him in the front seat. Huh. It's weird. Why would he keep it there?
I don't know, so you could use a carpool lane.
It just seems odd. Your sister has this ice truck theory, and then here you are to back it up.
She's good, Lieutenant. You should give her a chance.
You know, you should call me Maria. I'll tell you who's good. You are. Dokes picked up the kill in the Cokehead murders. You were right. It was her boyfriend. Of course, Dokes still hates you.
Of course.
Tell me, Dexter. How'd you get to be so smart? Huh?
Lots of sleep. Is it okay if I fill out that report tomorrow?
Sure thing. You're tired.
Good night, Lieutenant.
I'll catch you later.
Morgan, come up to the command center. We may have a suspect.
Is it really a suspect?
I'll let you know, bro, when I get back from my first official homicide investigation. I know her.
Sherry?
Yeah, she called herself Cherry. We worked the same corner when I was undercover.
You were, like, friends?
Yes.
You want a hug?
Fuck off.
I need your expertise, bro.
I live to serve.
Excuse us, fellas.
Interesting hand job.
That's funny.
It is?
Hello.
I don't think we've met.
Boyfriend of the blonde next door? I've seen you around. Look, I'm just getting in. I'm tired.
That's precisely why I'm here. We can't help but notice your dog cries. A lot.
I know. My ex moved out and left his dog. Trust me, I wish there was something I could do.
You could, take him inside.
Walter's an outside dog.
Yeah, you put Walter inside, Walter's an inside dog.
He doesn't like being inside.
He tell you that? Look, we'd really appreciate it if you could find a way to keep him quiet. Kids are upset.
Maybe that's because they think their crackhead father's gonna come back and beat their asses again. You know what works for me? Earplugs.
It's interesting there's no sign of infection where the foot was cut off, like he gave Tucci prophylactic antibiotics before amputating.
At least he's looking after his patient. Hey, check this out.
Is this appropriate?
It's our anniversary. And it's the big one. Nina deserves the best.
Ox?
No. Fuck. What's the matter with you? It's X's and O's.
Like tic-tac-toe?
No, like hugs and kisses. Like diamond-filled hugs and kisses in a white gold setting.
Well, that's good, because you wouldn't want it to look like someone's playing tic-tac-toe on our head.
Hey, Dexter, you get all this blood on camera yet?
It's like shooting a Jackson Pollock.
Well, your Jackson Pollock is in the bag. Okay. Oh. Whoa, what was that? Did you see that?
What?
Damn rats. We're all gonna get histoplasmosis from all this shit in the dust. We'll be coughing up blood, skin lesions, mouth sores.
Lovely. Can we get the lights, guys?
You ever hear of rat bite fever?
Masuka, what did I say about the fucking rats?
Promising. Several fragments from the sheet here. These rat bastards were repeat customers. Who had garlic for lunch?
I'm gonna punch you in the neck.
Actually, I think you're gonna French me.
So, what do you want to do now?
Dance with her, Dexter. Be polite. Get her punch, open the door for her. And if you find yourself alone with her and things get romantic.
Dad, I've kissed a girl before.
You have?
Yeah.
And?
I don't know. It was okay.
Dexter, women are different from men.
We've had this talk, Dad.
I'm saying they have a whole different experience of things. When they're with someone physically, they feel connected. And they know when you're not. They can sense it because you're very exposed.
Yeah, you're naked.
I mean emotionally. Son, this is going to be very dangerous for you.
I can fake it.
Buddy, you can learn to fake a lot of things. This is a tough one.
Everyone, follow strict, sterile protocol. There will be no contamination of my crime scene. Okay? Bag anything that could be used to murder or dispose of a human body.
That's pretty much everything in here, boss.
Except this. Can you say sick fuck?
Some might say that. To others, cryptotaxidermy is a fine art. I got a mummified chupacabra at home.
Can I have permission to run Masuka's prints as an ice truck killer?
No need for that. I'll give you some warm DNA right now.
Oh, God, you're gross. I didn't hear that.
I was really worried about you. You sure you're all right? I kept calling your house, but I think the number you gave me didn't work.
You wouldn't have reached me anyway. So I was at my girlfriend's. I spent the night. Face to face.
Sean, that's very good.
It's all good, Doctor. I even stopped worrying about that friend of mine who's been out of touch. You can't control other people, you know?
This is a real breakthrough. You should be proud of yourself.
I am proud. Truth be told, I never expected to make progress in therapy.
That's not true. If that were true, you never would have come in here in the first place. What do you want to focus on today?
I'm glad you asked that. I'm gonna tell you something that I've never told anyone before.
Okay.
I'm a serial killer. Oh, God. Oh, that feels so amazing to say out loud.
Well, you must be letting go, because I've never heard you make a joke before.
I'm not joking. I kill people. Whew. There it is again. You should try it. I know. Your big bad wolf has racked up a tidy little death toll. I'm just kidding. I disabled the cameras and I copied the files.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Focus on your breathing. Maybe you remember Megan, Carolyn, Vanessa.
Those sessions are confidential.
I'm a control freak, I know. But I watched your home movies. It's amazing stuff. Drugs, guns, and a crazy psychiatrist. No wonder you're so well-versed in control issues. You got quite the God complex.
This session's over.
Guys, you should look at this.
Put that thing down, for God's sake.
It was addressed to homicide.
Put it down.
Jesus, is that blood?
Morgan, get your ass over here.
Ass en route.
You're the blood expert. What is this shit?
It's a little watery for jam.
Maybe you should open it.
What if there's an airborne toxin in here waiting to be released?
I gotta wash my hands.
So gullible.
Hey.
Hey.
Deb's pissing me. I need advice.
So you came here?
You know her better than anyone. Come on. I got 2 porterhouses and a 6-er microbrew. Well, 1 minute we're talking about her day. You know, the whole bloodbath thing.
Right.
And the next, she wants to jump my bones. I mean, Deb's hot and all, but sprinkle in a little conversation once in a while, you know?
Oh, she's my sister. I don't know.
My heart beats for those 2 kids. So if you or that skinny bitch try to screw with what's mine, I swear to God, I don't care who I have to hurt.
Harry's first rule was don't get emotionally involved. I think this is why.
Aster, go brush your teeth.
Someone once said it's easier dealing with other people's problems than your own. They were wrong.
Crime scene's wiped clean.
Another hooker?
Ho, 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 another dead hoe. Somebody's been naughty. Hey, Morgan, want to sit on my lap when we're done and tell me what you want for Christmas?
And he's back. No thanks. Last thing on my wish list is a burning sensation when I pee. Where the hell are you going?
I need to do some research on a case.
You were supposed to call me after your lunch with Rudy. I've been freaking out. He sent me this text message.
Come sail away with me. You misspelled come.
Dexter.
I mean, sure, he's a heinous killer, but he also bumps into walls. Hey, Sergeant. Thanks for supporting the bowling team.
Fuck you. Where's my blood report on the Maynard victim? So what's that, a titty site?
Oops, caught me.
Bullshit. What the hell were you really doing in here?
The tits are right there.
Yeah. But in 10 years, you've never rented a single porn title.
Huh. How would you know? Call me an office crazy, but your humbling interest in my personal life could be misinterpreted as harassment in some circles.
So report me.
I could think of easier solutions.
Nice tits.
James, you got any misdemeanor A
File the
forms?
filing cabinet.
Can anybody tell me where the goddamn misdemeanor A forms are kept?
I've got some right here, Lieutenant. Okay, all right, move along. Nothing to see here. Just another fucking day at work.
Welcome back, Morgan.
Thanks. Maria.
See, you've been benched.
Gord is just jealous the ice trick killer fucked me instead of her.
Wow. You're chipper.
Just happy to be back on the job.
You want me to knock on some doors?
Or maybe some heads?
Sorry, I'm late. What fucking asshole left this here?
It's special agent fucking asshole. Morgan, right?
We got witnesses to interview.
Hold the elevator! Thanks.
Nice dodge last night, flowing it through that yellow light.
Oh. Were you behind me?
See you tonight.
We will get to all of you. Okay, take their names and keep them out of the bullpen till we figure this out.
Sue McMillan!
Who were they?
Every family member of every missing person for the last decade.
Including some sad, lonely, and presumably single women, courtesy of Lieutenant Pascal.
It's not her fault. That reporter's an asshole. Sergeant, yeah, hold the rest of them downstairs. We're out of room here. Lieutenant Pascal?
You know, Pascal is just caught in a cycle of reaction. She's not co-creating her own reality.
You know those words don't actually mean anything, right?
Look around you, bro. She's manifesting negativity.
So on again.
Excuse me, Lieutenant?
No comment.
We have reports there were dozens of bodies found in that underwater gravesite.
Not dozens.
The boss's sweatermelons look bigger on TV.
The operative word is boss. Show some respect.
Thought I was. Who's your daddy?
Harry Morgan.
Dude, the lead forensics investigator on the Joint Task Force. That's who.
Oh, okay.
So, you want in on this bitch or not?
What bitch?
The only bitch in town, baby, the Bay Harbor Butcher. I got you temporarily assigned.
Vince, you didn't have to do that.
Nothing sexy, of course, just some bone marrow collection for DNA IDs. But it'll get you in the tent. And you gotta see the tent. Amazing. Are you always like this?
No. No, I haven't even had sex since.
Since what? You all right?
Yeah, just 1 second.
Look, we don't have to do this, you know. Oh. Oh, you're into the kinky stuff, huh?
No, the last guy I had sex with tried to kill me.
Who is the Bay Harbor Butcher? God, this obsession with him is relentless. Just like Deb and that damn treadmill.
Deb, do you ever stop?
Dexter, Jesus, you're supposed to be at Rita's.
Sorry.
Good morning.
So that was a little weird last night.
No, yeah, well, it was dark. My eyes hadn't adjusted. All I could see were shadows.
Yeah. Well, please put those shadows out of your mind.
So, any armadillos in Michigan?
No.
We didn't used to have any in Florida. Now it's like an invasion. Armadillos attack.
You think you're charming, don't you? I'm sure that probably works for you most of the time. It did for Paul. I know what you are.
Confused?
Did Batista suspect come in yet? The wannabe vigilante?
Olson just came in, saw himself on the 3 o'clock news, and showed up with his lawyer. Hope we nail his ass to the wall.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Hey, Dex. You're never gonna guess what I found.
What'd you find?
An apartment.
Oh. Great.
1 bedroom near 78th and Harding.
Wow, big change.
Yeah, well, it's time, you know?
Well, good for you. When do you move?
As soon as possible, but not tonight. I have a date.
I thought you broke up with Gabriel.
No, it's someone new.
Lundy, Special Agent Lundy?
So he's 20 years older than me. What do you care?
I don't. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't do anything like that.
What are you talking about? Doing like what?
Like, try to sleep your way to the top.
You douche. That is so not true.
No, of course not. I shouldn't have even said anything, and I'm sure that thought would never even occur to anyone else.
Double douche. You are not allowed to talk about anyone I date as long as you're seeing Little Miss, pardon my tits. I'm sorry, Dex, but she is gross. And pale. And nobody is pale in Miami. She is obviously a vampire. A gross English titty vampire.
You just described the perfect woman.
You only got 3 pins down.
Yeah, well, I like to celebrate the little things in life.
Hey, if you like little things, I'm your man. I mean, I'm not little everywhere. Some places I'm just perfectly average.
You are perfectly adorable.
This footage was taken 4 days ago at a mobile station just off Highway 41, southeast of Naples. Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant James Dokes.
Can't believe it. 349 for regular?
What happened?
They think a propane tank exploded.
How?
Do I look like a fucking fire chief?